Can you hear me? Can you hear me? There we go. What's going on, guys? Figured I'd jump on for a quick live stream tonight. Feel free to ask any questions you want. My live streams are pretty interactive, so if you're joining the military, if you're a single dad, if you have any questions about grief and loss, if you like dad jokes, check out my page. I have plenty of dad jokes. I just had put a new one up a couple minutes ago. Consider subscribing if you want. I have videos every single day, new shorts. I just finished a book, and I recently submitted it for literary agents. So we'll see if it actually gets published or not. So I finished that. That's kind of why I haven't really been on lately. And I'm writing a fictional novel now, so I've been putting a lot of my time in that. So I haven't been coming on live as much, and I haven't really put that many videos out recently. But if you guys, hello Allison, thanks you for joining on my live stream. So if you guys like dad jokes, if you guys like military content, single dad content, grief and loss stuff, please subscribe. I take it you're from Brazil, Allison. Maybe we can get to 600 subscribers tonight. That'd be it was really weird. Last week I had a challenge to do 600 subscribers, and I got to 600, and then I looked back and I was down to 590 again. So I don't know what happened with that, but my count dropped, which was weird. And the weirdest thing is I made a video about hitting 600 subscribers, and then as soon as I was about to update it, I look at my subscriber count and it was down to 590 again. So I don't know how YouTube works sometimes. It doesn't really make sense to me. But I want to get back on more. Like I said, I finished my memoir last week. And then I wanted to cleanse my palate a little bit, so I started writing another book. And I can't wait for that to come out. I'm not really going to talk about that too much until it's done. And then I get the, I get the manuscript together, and then my goal is to submit that for hopefully publishing. Because honestly, having this YouTube has been quite a ride, and I feel like it's opened me up to want to be able to share my story. So I'm hoping that somebody picks up my book and publishes it, and then hopefully by next year or the year after, I have a book out, and then I can. Once I finish my fictional novel, my goal is to get that published. I think you guys are really gonna enjoy it if you pick it up. So, Allison, what brought you to my live stream? I don't think you're a dad. If I were to guess, you're probably not a dad. Say hi to you, please. Hi, Vanessa. Thanks for joining. So, what makes you guys join on live streams? Is there a specific reason why you join on something? Is it the thumbnail? Is it, I don't know. Like, I see all the different live streams on there. I'm curious what makes people decide to click on certain ones. I also apologize. My house is a mess right now. I probably should have cleaned that up before I went on live, but I'm a single dad. This is what a single dad household looks like. That wasn't rude, Vanessa. Don't worry. You can't take text seriously. So, how's everybody's summer going? You guys doing anything fun? Any fun plans, vacations? Any ideas for what I should do this for my second vacation this week or this year? So, Vanessa, what brought you to my live stream? Have you guys checked out my dad jokes? I got a bunch of them. I just sent one out a couple minutes ago. So Also, I'm grateful for all of you that decide to check out my live stream. There's not really a topic tonight. Usually, I try to have a topic when I set one up, but I figure I'll just set one up, and if people want to talk and chat, then I'm here to chat. I love my goal is to build a community. So if people have questions about life, if they have questions about grief and loss, if you have questions about being a single parent, or if you're a child that has gone through a single parent household, um, I've been through it all. I've been through a lot of experiences. I'd like to think that my wisdom has made me a better father. So my goal is to help as many people as I can. I want people to know that even if you have a tough life and you're going through tough times, that things can get better. Am I in the Navy? No. Go Army. Why are you thinking about joining the Navy? Or are you in the Navy? Because if you're thinking about enlisting, I mean, it's a lot of it. A lot of this stuff is the same. You're about to join next year. What do you want to do in the Navy? Do you have a specific job you want to do, or is just whatever you can do is what you want to do? I could just never do it because I wouldn't want to be in a boat. We have a. I've been to some of the Navy ships and I've been on them, and there's no way I could live on on a ship. Especially when I watch those movies like Midway and like like Pearl Harbor. Like I watch those, I'm like, I could never be on a ship. But any branch you want to join, I think is good. So make sure you study for your ASVAB. Your ASVAB is going to be what gets you the job that you want. Obviously, the higher your score, the better job you can get. Um, I don't know, but for me, it's better than a 9 to 5 job. Well, I mean, honestly, when you do go, I mean, especially for like the army, and depending on like your whatever job field you decide to go into, I mean, it really is a 9 to 5. So, like in the army, I'm a paralegal, and when I'm on active time, uh, when I'm doing my job, it's 9 to 5. So it just depends on what you're doing. I mean, if you're in a combat arms, then your your time's a little different. But if you're like in an office job or a garrison job, um, it's more likely you're gonna be having crazy hours. Like if you're a corpsman, you're probably gonna go to be around Marines. So whatever Marines do, you would do. Do you know a job you want, or are you just guessing at this point? Rocky, stop. Rocky, come here. Come here. Come. Come. Come here. Get over here. Come. My dog's being annoying. He keeps wanting me to play with him. So that's my Australian Shepherd. His name is Rocky. I don't know if I can zoom in. Oh, look at that. I can zoom in. So he keeps making me throw the ball. Absolutely annoying. Whoa, that's very close. Oh, look at that. I can zoom in a little bit so you can't see all my stuff in the background. Um, you're locking on Navy or any branch? Well, I mean, it depends on what job you want to do. That's the thing. I mean, if you want to be on a ship, if you want to be on a boat, then go to the Navy. But like, I think going to the Air Force would be cool. Going to Space Force would be cool. I love the Army, but the Army's not for everybody. I would never want to do the Marine Corps. I'm just I don't think I'm built like that. I'm up to 597. Sweet. I mean, the good thing about unless you're like unless you want to do infantry, you don't have to do infantry. Like it all depends on what job you want. Like that's why I tell people like you have to take the ASVAB seriously. Like I know it's like your initial test, but like the ASVAB is gonna tell you what jobs you qualify for. So like for me, I scored a 65, and like that sounds like it's bad, but like when it comes to terms of um like your aptitude, those are it's weighed on different like different fields. So you have like your general scores, and once you finish the test, it'll tell you what jobs you qualify for. And in the Army, you don't like in the Marine Corps, it's based on the needs of the Marines. So you join, they tell you what job field you're in. I think you might get to choose your job in the Air Force and probably the Navy too. But in the Army, you get to choose your exact job and you get in your contract before you enlist. So um, just do your homework. I mean, if you're not planning on joining until next year, you got plenty of time. So just take your time before you enlist. Do you want to go to college too? Is that a goal too, or do you just want to do 20 years and then like that's your goal? So one thing I thought about too is I originally joined when I was 18 years old, and then I ended up going back in when I was 31. And it I tell people like the first when I first enlisted at 18, the only thing I really cared about was like the bonus. But when it comes to bonuses, there's a reason why there's a bonus associated with a job. It's because they can't fill it without having um, a financial incentive. So be cognizant of that too. Um, my number one thing I tell people is do something that you would like and you would enjoy, because your job satisfaction and your life satisfaction is more than means more than like a paycheck. Because honestly, if you get a good bonus, it's probably going to get taxed to hell, and you're going to go to work every day and you're going to hate your job all for like 5 grand. And if it is a 5 grand bonus, then it turns in they tax at like 40%, and then you're only getting like $3,000. So just do your homework, look at the different branches, look at different jobs, look at what's interesting to you. If you find something that's interesting to you, chase that down. Make sure your scores are good, and then when you enlist, you can get whatever you want. So that's my job. That'll be my goal. Hello, Tara. Thanks for joining. I say I got a bunch of people on right now, so if you're joining in, I'm a single dad. I'm in the Army. I've dealt with grief and loss. I've dealt with a lot of adversity in my life, being a really bad high school student and then going to college. So I've done a little bit of everything. My background's pretty diverse. My channel's pretty diverse. I don't have one niche on my channel. My military content's probably my main driver, even though that's not really what I want to be known for. I don't want to be I don't want to be a military creator, but it's kind of been my best doing videos. In my country, there's a academy, which is so the Philippines. Hold on one second. I need to look this up. I don't want to sound like an idiot when I say things, so Oh, so you're not even in the U.S. military. You're in you want to join the Philippines Navy? How big is the Philippines Navy? Also, I don't care if there's people from different places on Earth. It doesn't really matter to me. So I've talked to people from India. I've talked to people from the Middle East. I don't care. I don't talk about politics on my channel. So, but anything else, I'm willing to discuss. You have any questions on anything? Military service, regardless. I don't know what the Philippine military is like. So, um, let's see. How big is the Philippine Navy? 27,000 personnel. That's not too bad. Hello, Andrea. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you stopping into my live stream. So, guys, feel free to talk about anything you want on here. I'm a single dad. I'm in the military, army. I've dealt with grief and loss. I just finished my book. I submitted to a bunch of literary agents last week. I already got 2 rejection letters, but I guess that's just the name of the game. Hopefully, I hear something from somebody soon. Uh, it took me, which is honestly kind of crazy. It took me 5 weeks to write my full memoir. 61 chapters, 93,000 words. I went through my whole entire life. There's a lot of comedy and humor in it. So hopefully, I can get my book published soon. And I just recently started a fictional book that I finished last week. So I wrote a second book in a week, and I'm going through right now, reviewing it and revising. So my goal is to finish that by September. And honestly, I'm really excited about the my fictional book. I think once it comes out, I think it's gonna do very well. And hey, maybe one day I'll have a movie, and you guys can. I'll talk about how I had my YouTube channel. What's a good goal? What are you, 17? You 17 years old? 18? 16? 598. So I need 2 subscribers. Can you guys subscribe and give me to 600? I tell dad jokes all the time. I got a bunch of, actually, let me put some of my dad jokes in here. And then if you want to join, you can join. You can check out some of my content. Let's see. Share the link. Put that. 16. So here's my dad jokes. I think they're pretty funny. You guys can check them out. See if you think they're funny. If you think they're funny, subscribe. I have like 300 of them. So if you like to laugh, the 16. It's. I always think it's funny. Like I always put like this stream is not for kids, and like usually it's always like kids that end up in my chat. I mean, I'm talking about anything bad, so I mean, I guess whatever. Let's pin this content, pin message. 598. Have you guys, those of you who are watching, have you subscribed yet? You guys can be the lucky number 600 that joins. Thank you. I appreciate you. I mean, if you have any questions about the military, I'm guessing that it's the same process for maybe the Philippines. I mean, Obviously, different militaries, but I mean, same concepts. Getting in shape, being physically fit, being mentally fit, because a lot of people join the military or try to join the military and they don't have the emotional. They're not emotionally strong. Let's just say that. I remember when I was in basic training and I would get there and like we had people like in the first like couple hours uh, threatening to hurt themselves because they didn't want to be there. I'm like, this is a voluntary military. I don't understand why people act like that. Come here. Come here. Get over here. Come here. Well, if you guys want to see my dog, that's Rocky. He's my miniature Australian Shepherd. He's my emotional support animal. He's very annoying right now. Took him to the vet last week to get his shot so he could get groomed, and I took him to the groomers, and then they cut him with the clippers, and then I had to go back to the vet. So it's been a very fun and very expensive week this week. So hopefully you guys are having a better week than I am. I'm trying to figure out these emojis that I'm seeing. Was it a? I have no idea what that is. I see a mailbox, a goat, and then a trophy. Same, but different. Are you quoting? Was it the dictator, the one with James Franco and Seth Rogen? Same, but different. Why aren't you doing good, Andrea? Hello, 7-6. Why aren't you doing good, Andrea? It's summertime. Oh my God, Rocky, stop! I'm not retired yet. No. So I was dumb. I joined the military when I was 18. I was stupid and left for a girl, and I went to college in between, got my degree, started working. Uh, I wasn't I wasn't happy doing my job on the civilian side, and I needed a greater purpose in my life. So I reenlisted at 31. I've been in the Army for 10 and a half years now. So, Andrea, I'm sorry to hear your mom's not doing well. Is she? Is it something that is there a disease, or is it? Did she get hurt? Yeah, the Marines are. They're. I'm glad they're on our side. They're a different creature, that's for sure. We mess with them all the time, but it's funny. There's like a sibling rivalry between all the branches. We make fun of the Marines saying they eat crayons. Marines say Army stands for aren't ready to be Marines yet. We call the Air Force the Chair Force. I don't know what we call the Navy. I don't know. ID, ID or OD. They're right next to each other. Well, I will definitely say a prayer for your mom, Andrea, and I'll say a prayer for you because I know it's not easy having your mother in the hospital. Um, I lost my mom when I was 20, 21, so I know how it can be hard having your parents going through stuff like that. So I will definitely say prayers for you, and I hope she gets better. And I'll pray for the doctors that they're able to figure out. to help her out. So, Rocky, stop. So my dog won't stop grabbing the ball, walking over to me, and then dropping it for me to throw it to him. He's like, throw the ball, throw the ball, throw the ball. Well, if you guys are watching and you haven't subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. I'm trying to do more live streams. I've been kind of slacking the last couple of months. I just finished my memoir, my book. I finished the revisions last week, so it's kind of hard to be creating content when you're actively writing. And I just started a fictional book last week. I finished that on Sunday, and I started doing the revisions on Monday. So, yeah, if you guys can pray that my book gets picked up by an agent. I sent it out to 10 different. I sent it out to 10 different agents. Hopefully, I got 2 rejection letters though, so I mean that's part of the game. But hopefully, when my book gets picked up and you guys can read it. Before I thought you can just enlist in the army, but then now I get more knowledge. It's not that easy to wear those uniforms. No, it's definitely not. It's definitely not easy wearing the uniform. It's definitely a blessing to be able to wear it, honestly. And I mean, there's so many people that are disqualified. I mean, honestly, when you go to MEPS here in the U.S., their goal is to disqualify you. They want you to just be disqualified. But then you have people that are in that don't appreciate the fact that they're in it. I originally joined in 2004, and then I joined again in 2017, and it was definitely a different military back then. Rocky, stop. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna get off. It's getting kind of late. I just wanted to jump on for at least a half hour. I wanted to say hi to everybody. It's been a while since I've been on, so um, I'm trying to make my presence known more. I'm trying to get it more on live streams again. The whole goal of my channel is to be like a community. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and my goal is to help as many people as I can, whether you're joining the military, whether you're a kid that's dealing with a broken household. I've been through it all, and I want you guys to know, even if you're young and you're going through a hard time and life's hard right now, just know that things do get better if you keep a positive attitude. Um, you keep your head down, you do the right things, and you don't let yourself get too discouraged by stuff. I promise that things can get better, and they will get better. Um, I know it's hard when you're younger because you don't really have a lot of control that you do when you're older, but just do what you can. Get through every day. Enjoy the times as a kid as you can, because you're eventually going to be an adult, and it's gonna suck. But just enjoy your youth. Um, I'm gonna pray for your mother, Andrea. I hope she gets better. Agent Stoic Revenge. I appreciate you sharing your story and what you're going through. I'll definitely pray for you too. Hopefully, you find where you're trying to get to and what you want to do. Um, I have tons of military videos. I have ones about joining. Obviously, some of them are targets more towards older recruits, but I joined when I was 18 too, so I know it's like being a young guy in the military too. So I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I have new dad jokes every day. I appreciate you guys watching, commenting, talking. May you guys have a blessed night. Take it easy, guys.